Welcome, bienvenidos to Deltona High School, located in Deltona, Florida, home of the Wolves, where more than 1,700 scholars have passed through these arches and these breezeways. At the very center of this place is a very special space. We call it Wolfpack Media, where the learning continues. All who enter are welcomed. Digital citizenship is part of our BYOT education. The school library is a natural extension of the classroom, and the media specialist seeks to collaborate with teachers to develop lessons that include transliteracy skills and that are aligned with state standards.
I'm Mr. Taylor. I'm an intensive reading teacher here at Deltona High School. This year my students participated in a unit on cross-cultural communication. And in this lesson I was privileged to work with Mrs. O'Brien here in the Media Center. And Mrs. O'Brien did a great job with my kids. What she did was she introduced my kids to Culturegrams. She helped my students maneuver the Culturegrams program. She helped my students gather a lot of valuable information that pertained to the unit we were studying. And I would really like to thank Mrs. O'Brien for all of her help through her collaboration, with her help with my students here. It really was great. They really achieved their goals. It turned out to be a successful lesson.
Media programming at Deltona provides our 21st century learners with a number of opportunities to engage with literature and technology. This year we partnered with the school on the east side of the county to do a book battle featuring the Florida teens read titles. Throughout the year, students met to discuss the books, posted multi-level questions on the books they read on Edmodo, practiced the questions using Kahoot, and collected buttons for each of the books they read before competing in the final battle. Our very first battle ended in a draw, and we agreed to take turns displaying the award at both schools throughout the year.
And I'm a junior at Deltona High School. For my senior year, I participated in book club, which was an awesome decision because I met new friends and I talked about all the books that I loved.
From reading to coding, several classes participated in the Hour of Code, a lesson that included collaborative and cooperative work in executing code using color with a small robot, chocolate, grids, and modules on code.org. Literacy is celebrated school-wide.
Hello.
When Deltona Wolves visit our media center, they expect to receive a warm reception by the friendly staff, each of us doing our part to implement school improvement goals by communicating the importance of reading across the curriculum and investing in a positive culture as reflected in our collection of books. Find fiction and nonfiction books on the shelves in Dewey Decimal Order and have access to computers for academic purposes. The media web link supports our high school curriculum, features the OPAT, and authoritative sources with an emphasis on the research tools and the research process. Web content is determined by student interest and faculty input provided throughout the year using comment forms and attendance at multi-level meetings. We celebrate creativity and project-based learning in our media center by engaging every member of our Wolf family in our makerspace, Extreme. This is a craft to tech environment emphasizing STEM education with learning opportunities for students who love to explore, exchange, and express, as well as enjoy the arts and reading. Learning takes place in unique ways in this space.
This year at Deltona High, we were privileged to be able to collaborate with our digital media specialists and use the makerspace area to integrate some of the classes that the Access Point students were involved in. And so one of the things we did with our career experience class is that we were able to see whether or not the skill sets needed for some of our technology jobs were really ones that they already had.
Come on, Michael.
Read the blueprints or technical diagrams. Okay. Use the Project 4 circuit, but select the game 4 instead of game 1. Then press the button B. Where's B? Where's B?
And finally,
I have 2 words: Media Center.
for projects, for artwork, for collaboration, for our students, for the children, for our parents, for our authors, our public librarians, our readers, a safe place where learning continues.
That's what Media Center is all about.